guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about Horizon Air pilot cards. So Horizon Air is a regional carrier that is based out of SeaTac, Washington. So Horizon Air started operations in 1981. They were of course purchased by Alaska Air Group in 1986 and continued to fly under the Horizon name up through 2011. They're still called Horizon, but if you see their planes, it has Alaska in prominent letters and then usually Horizon in a smaller font. So the first plane they ever used was the turboprop Fokker F-27 in 1981. They've gone through many different planes, both props and jets, and now they boast a fleet of all E-175s, or the Embraer 175. So they purchased their first jet in 1984. It was the DC-9 by McDonnell Douglas. It's interesting, they only used it that year. It was retired later in 1984. Turns out it was a jet that was leased to Horizon. So does Horizon have pilot cards? Well, they did. At the time of this video, they don't actually have any cards they're handing out unless it's the older ones that we're going to talk about. There were 8 total cards issued by Horizon Air. The cards look nice. Color photos, plane information on the back. At 3¼ inches by 4¼ inches, they are big. Just like the older Alaska cards, these cards are floating around out there still. You can find them on eBay, well, most of them. I don't believe they get a lot of love because of their size. And one cool fact, these Horizon cards have been one of the only cards featuring the Dash 8 by de Havilland. These cards probably came out between 1998 and 2006, but we might be slightly off on those years. Special thanks to Ron Suttell for bringing us the information behind the origin of these cards. A 40-year veteran of Alaska Airlines, now retired, Ron, a member of the Alaska Historical Archives team, has been a wealth of information for these collectible cards. A certified airline collectibles nut, Ron is also a collector of airline cards. Ron accounts his quest to track down the very rare Dash 8 card. That's the first card in the series for Horizon. He says, "It took me years to find the most rare issue of the original Horizon Dash 8. Luckily came across it pinned to a bulletin board in our old reservations office in Tempe, Arizona, of all places. I had to negotiate for its release by providing some other gems to the res folks." I would definitely like to come across that first card. I definitely have not seen one available for sale anywhere. The Horizon cards probably haven't been printed in about 20 years and feature the old Horizon logo with planes no longer used. And to top it off, they don't even have any E-175 cards, the only plane currently in their fleet. It's time for some new cards. Between Ron and I, multiple Horizon pilots have told us that cards are probably on the way. But at the time of this video, not too sure. So while we don't know exactly what size these new cards will be, I'm assuming Alaska is going to follow suit with the new Alaska cards as well as the new Hawaiian cards with that traditional baseball card size. So what does Horizon, Beef Jerky, Lewis, and Clark have in common? Well, not much. On or around 2004, Horizon put out a set of cards commemorating the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition that were handed out to passengers. On the back was Horizon's logo, along with, oh boy, Oberto's Sausage Company, the co-sponsor for this issue. On a personal note, I've been scouring the internet looking for a set of these cards for sale, and so far have found nothing. I look forward to making a sequel to this video when Horizon does put out new cards. I'm thinking that will be pretty soon. Until then, safe travels.